Welcome back, guys. It's the Brothers Geek Out podcast, episode 208, guys. Hope you guys are well and safe. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms and social media, guys. TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, guys. G-Man, how you been, bro?
I've been good, bro. I've been good. Just another week. Today's a public holiday in Singapore. Go back into training, go back into Muay Thai. I'm going to go back into Jiu-Jitsu and MMA this week. Feeling a bit more confident with my knee. Other than that, man, just been cool. Just been chilling, really. Haven't been getting up to too much. Other than that, same, bro. 3 weeks time, I'm down to in London and New York. So I'm just trying to like chill until then, I guess. I was thinking of going, you know what? I Googled where Kevin Smith and what's his name, man? Jay and Silent Bob. Forgot his Jay's name, man. Anyway, their comic book shop is in New Jersey, and it's like a 2-hour train ride from New York. And I'm thinking maybe I should just do it, man. I've never been to New Jersey. Give me an excuse to go there to check out their comic books. Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. Maybe I pick up a comic or two, but just the fact to just go there, I'm thinking about doing it. I know my Mark Pope, who you remember, he lives in New Jersey as well. Maybe I could just meet up with him. I don't know. But anyway, planning for New York trip.
That'd be awesome.
New York's expensive, man. I tell you something, bro. You know, I've never booked a hotel in New York. It's always been with work. Or remember Lee Arthur. Remember, he used to teach me boxing. His work with I stayed with him. But man, looking for a hotel in New York is expensive, bro. I ended up booking a hotel in Brooklyn, like not too much in the ghettos and whatnot, but hotel in Brooklyn still cost me like £100 a night, and that's with the discount on myhotel.com. It's, you know, it's a 3-star. Bro, it's ridiculous. New York is expensive if you want to travel there, book a hotel and all that sort of stuff. It's mad. So just a bit of a reality check, because I've been traveling around Southeast Asia, getting nice hotels for like, I don't know, £50 or within £50 or £100. But New York, freaking hell, madness. Madness.
Expensive. Sounds it, bro. Sounds it. All right, man. Let's jump in. Loads happened last week as well, but start off with rest in peace, Fred Ward, because he passed away 2 days ago. We'll always know him as son of a bitch from Tremors. Bless him, man. Funny guy. He was absolutely awesome. That movie has like transcended, you know, all the way through to now, and he did some other movies as well, but I mean, he'll always be known for that guy. He was absolutely awesome. Always reminded me of Dad for some reason.
He was in Tremors, right? Obviously he was in Tremors, and then he's been in some recent I'm trying to remember what recent movies he's been in, but I just remember him from Tremors, as you said. Son of a bitch.
So rest in peace, and praise and love to his family. Really cool, man. Really cool. Let's see what other movies he was in. So he was, here we go, in a movie called, so you got Tremors. Actually, hold on, let's pull it up, man. Tremors is the only one that I know him fully of, but
I know he made some cameos in some comedy films. In my head, I just can't remember the movies.
Yeah, no, you're right. So he was in Chain Reaction with Keanu Reeves and Morgan Freeman.
I remember that one, yeah.
Then, he was in Two Guns with Mark Wahlberg and
Denzel.
Denzel. Okay. 30 minutes or less. He's been in loads of TV shows.
30 minutes, because I just watched that the other day with the missus, quick comedy. I remember he was the father who was abusing him. Yeah, I remember they want him dead. Yes, that's why. Because in my head I was like, where have I seen him recently? And it was in that movie. Okay.
Yeah. He's got a massive catalogue of movies. He's been in the business for ages, man. But Tremors 2, Chain Reaction, Naked Gun, 33 and a quarter. He's got a massive catalogue. I mean, bless him, man. He's left a good legacy behind of movies that people are going to absolutely enjoy for forever. But yeah,
for us to even remember him, especially like from a movie like Tremors and whatnot, I mean, he's definitely impacted some people, whichever way you want to impact someone, he's made some kind of impact, you know what I mean? And
Exactly.
that's amazing.
Exactly. No, that is
praise to his family,
awesome.
man.
Yeah, same. Punisher, issue 2, bro. How you finding it?
I got it yesterday. So cool. I mean, maybe I'm biased because I'm a Punisher fan, but this one just dug in a little bit on his background as a kid. It's like the hand was following him since he was a kid. And there was just this awesome thing where as a kid, he just punched up some dude. And in his head, he was talking to himself saying, you don't want to tell this guy, this therapist dude, what you're going through. You don't want to tell him that you've already killed someone, all this sort of shit, right? Yeah. And then the next page is like, turns to Frank as a kid. And he's got the Captain America, because he's loved Captain America from day, right? So he's got the Captain America t-shirt on, and the guy therapist is asking, Frank, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's just deep because we all know what he turned out to be. But it's just what this story's kind of turning, like he always had the killer in him. And this is what this issue was talking about. One of the grand leaders of the Hand was saying that we chose you because you are the ultimate killing machine. You are the best killer on the planet, basically. So we want you a part of the Hand. And then he ends up meeting this god. Like the Hand gets all deep with all these gods and killer gods and whatnot. But I've got a feeling at the end of this comic, he's going to start killing the Hand because he's already said, you better stop. He's just making his own rules. Like if you're going to, they call him Lord Punisher, which kind of sounds like Lord Jaggy or something. I don't know. It's just kind of deep. But he's already saying, you're not allowed to train children anymore because you're not a Hand adopt kids from when they're babies and whatnot and they're 10 years old or whatever. It's like, cut that shit out and you only kill who I tell you to kill. So I have this feeling that either he's going to turn against him at the end or whatnot. But at the end of the comic, what's his name gets involved? Is it Hercules? One of those dudes. I can't remember. I think I forgot, not Hercules. Ares. I think. I don't know if it's the actual Greek god or one of the characters anyway, but he gets involved because there's a rivalry with them, and he's still the Punisher. The thing is, he's still the Punisher you love. He's got his honor. He's got his respect. He doesn't want no innocent people getting hurt. None of that shit. Yeah. He's made that order with the Hand. And anyone that tries to make peace with him, he already knows how much shit they've done. So he ends up killing them. There's no peace just because I'm part of the Hand and you're another criminal organization. I know what you've been doing. And then he kills them off. So there's no peace. You can't make peace in regards to if you're a criminal organization. So he's still the Punisher, but he's a part of the Hand. And they've chosen him since he was a kid. I feel like I say, like, he's going to eventually turn against them because they're going to try and go against his will. Because Punisher's still a man of honor. He don't want no innocent people hurt. He's just a bit extreme with killing, bad people. But I love it, bro. I'm such a Frank Castle fan, Punisher fan, that anything he's in, I'm invested. And including the new logo, like it explained it because he's had the old logo and this is the new Hand logo. So it's not like he got rid of the old one because I think he's going to get it back in the future. I just think for this series for now, he's just got this new logo on, which represents the ancient, Hand organization or whatnot. So stay tuned. Okay. I'm really looking forward. That's my opinion. I mean, that's my thoughts. I don't think the logo's gone. I think it caused a lot of controversy and whatnot, but I think they'll bring it back in the future. I don't think that logo's gone. My opinion anyway. We'll see.
Yeah.
He still kills motherfuckers though. He's still killing dudes, man. There's no taking away from that. Like he's still, like I say, just he put, the ninja stars, he had them as like knuckle dusters and he's just punching up this dude in his face. I mean, it's Punisher, man. He does his thing.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I finally I've got one more issue to go, but I had to go back to the last Ronin. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I think the last issue comes out very soon. But I thought I'd refresh myself, and I started reading them again yesterday. It's a great comic book, man. It's a really good story about Michelangelo, and it's based in the future. It's based on Shredder's grandson running New York City. It's almost like escape from LA. New York is boarded up, and he's been away for a little while. But Shredder's grandson had taken out all the turtles and Splinter. Yeah. And it's quite an emotional story, and he's almost like the Punisher in this. Like
Michelangelo.
It's not the Mikey we know. Mikey was always the joke.
Yeah.
But in this one
If you
where
said
he's,
Raphael, it would have made sense. But
Mikey, it's a character
Michelangelo's
change.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And he carries them. It's like he suffers really bad schizophrenia, and he hears them all the time. He's always quoting his dad. He's always quoting his brothers, and it's always like he's having a conversation with his brothers while he's in battle.
Deep.
Well, the way it starts off is really deep, and at the end you find out, okay, they've been taken out by Shredder's grandson. Shredder's grandson is running New York City at the moment. So it's good. It's a really good book, man. I'm really enjoying it. He's a badass in this. It's not the Mikey that we know.
That sounds
so
interesting.
See that sort of character flip is insane, and he's a violent dude as well. Do we ever get
movies like that? Because remember, Turtles were very violent, right? The comics, right? They were violent. We obviously didn't get movies because it catered towards kids and whatnot. I wonder if someone will ever do that kind of movie, to just take it back.
Why not? They should. I think so, because I think the way they've done it now. I mean, it's a great storytelling way. It's based on one person. It's not based on all four of the characters. You can see the pain and burden he carries. So it's almost like what Frank Castle carries after the death of his family. But it's interesting because he was always the jolly one.
Exactly.
He was the one who didn't take things too seriously, but now he's really taking it upon himself to say, I still ain't got my vengeance. That's my family. You know what I mean? And there's actually quite a deep scene in there where he feels like he failed, and the Japanese tradition of taking your own life. And I was like, right, man, this got really deep really quick, because he laid down his brother's weapons because he carries them with him in battle, and he got bust up in that issue, and he was like, "Oh shit, I failed you." And then he pulled out a book that Splinter had, his father's journal, and how to go by in martial arts and how to use it into real life. It's really good, bro. I've really enjoyed it.
I need to find this. Yeah,
so it's called The Last Ronin. The graphic novel should be out soon. I think the last issue comes out this month, but the first issue will grab you.
I'll wait for the graphic novel then.
Grab you. So it's a really good. For me, it's fresh. It's a fresh take on a character like this, and I haven't been reading a lot recently. And I was like, you know what? Let me just start from the beginning again. And last night, because I got my toothache, I've thought, let me just read. I can't get no sleep, so I might as well read. And the artwork is amazing as well. Really good, man. One to check out. If you guys haven't read The Last Ronin, go check it out. If you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, or if you're just a comic book fan that likes good storytelling, this is wicked. It's one to check out.
Awesome. That sounds awesome. I need to get hold of that. I feel it sounds so deep.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. Really good. Good action scenes, good artwork, good storytelling, and a character that we, was a Joker. He was always one full of life. Now this is the guy who's like proper taking a turn to like, this is vengeance.
Wow.
Yeah, really good. Really good. So cool. What was it? Hold on, let's go on to the next thing, which was
James
cinema.
Hong.
Oh,
go on, you go, bro.
I think you put down cinema sing national anthem India, Taiwan.
My bad. Okay, I moved on too quick. Yeah. It's interesting information. I just thought I'll share it, man. I found out that in cinemas, right, around India, Taiwan, and Thailand, for example, they sing the national anthem before a movie starts, bro. Have you ever heard that before?
No.
I know, it's deep. If I lived in one of those countries, I'll be going to cinema because I go to cinema all the time. I probably would have learned the anthem, man. I don't know. I just put that down because I thought it was interesting, man. So some countries take the cinema very deep. I wonder if it's got to do with maybe some of these movies are mostly Hollywood movies, and maybe they might portray your country wrong, or maybe you're just learning so much about Hollywood and the US state countries where they're like, let's just put our national anthem so people don't forget where they're from, and then they can enjoy this Hollywood movie. I don't know, because movies are influential. Maybe people just forget about where they're from, or I don't know, maybe there's just some control thing where it's like, don't forget where you're from, but here you go, enjoy the Hollywood movie type thing. I don't know, but interesting. I found that interesting to be.
No, really cool, really cool. But yeah, you were saying,
James Hong finally gets his star on Hollywood Walk of Fame, actor 93, after 70 years of working in the industry. 93 years old, he finally gets his star in the Hollywood fame. That awesome, man. I mean, he's such a legend in
cinema.
Cinema, yeah, freaking
Cinema,
legend.
bro. I mean, I remember him all the way from like Blade Runner, bro. He was one of the eye doctors.
He was like one of the original Asian actors that always like was in movies, like Hollywood movies, was never too much of a goof, like, you know, even back in the days, right? Because Bruce Lee hated that shit, right?
Yeah.
But he was always kind of like, he was always involved in like in a serious sort of position. I mean, of course he plays comedy as well, a little bit as well, because he's funny as
he's
well.
He's really good. He is funny, bro. He's a really good actor. I mean, we'll always know him as David Lopan.
But that's what I'm saying. No, it was this one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Legend.
But yeah, he's in that movie, Everything. I remember the name of the title.
Everything Everywhere, All at Once.
Which I'm going to go catch. It's in the UK, which I'm going to catch on Thursday. So, guys, make sure you go support. I heard great things about this film.
Yeah, no, watch it. I definitely enjoyed it. If you wanted to, if you go see it, check out the review that I've done this on the channel. If you don't see it and you want to check out the review, check it out anyway. That's a good movie. And in that, he doesn't even look 93. This guy's done well. I know. Maybe good diet, good genes. I don't know what it is, man. But anyway, congrats to him. Freaking awesome. I'm glad he got that at this age. Freaking amazing. What else? Okay, Dune has found Emperor Shaddam in none other than Christopher Walken, bro.
Yeah, no, awesome.
Now, I don't know the character of Emperor Shaddam, but that movie was awesome, and Christopher Walken is awesome. So I have no doubts that it's going to be awesome.
No, it will be. It will be. They're starting to rack up a good cast in this second one. So the story continues. I thought it was, as I said, it was one of my favorite movies from last year. And it's, you know, a big story to tell, man. And, you know, Denise, who is the director, has just got an amazing visual style that works perfectly for this. They couldn't have picked anybody else better. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with the story as well. I'm a big fan, man. The movie was great and the soundtrack was amazing. You know, Hans brought his A game to it. So the movie wasn't just about visuals, it's about sound as well.
That's what I told you, right? The first time I come out of a cinema of a movie, and I was like, wow, the sound was amazing. And talk about Hans Zimmer. Next week, I'm going to one of those candle night concerts, and it's Hans Zimmer themed. I can't wait for. I cannot wait for that. But yeah, no, listen, Dune was awesome. I'm glad they got the green light for part 2, and I'm looking forward to it. The first one had a great cast, and hopefully this one's gonna follow up with another great cast. So that should be awesome.
Yeah, no, definitely will.
Cool. What else we got next? Moon Knight head writer Jeremy Slater reveals that series executive producers Grant Curtis and Nick Pepin have been enlisted to work on MCU's Fantastic Four movie, which is in the early stages of development. So obviously we lost the director, but a couple of the Moon Knight crew is going over to help out with that movie and work on that movie.
That's awesome. I'm glad. I think they're going to be a great addition to the team, to be honest.
No doubt. I can't wait for that movie. I still think, the guy who was in Fantastic Four and Multiverse of Madness, some crap with names, but I think he's going to be our Mr. Fantastic. I really do.
No, he will be. He will be. John Krasinski.
Krasinski, there you go. Yeah.
You know, bro, my man cast him for Captain America, so he could have been Captain America, bro.
Did he accept?
No. They picked Chris Evans, didn't they?
Oh, okay, of course. Okay. He just auditioned and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris. I mean, you never know because I reckon he would have pulled it off. But Chris is just the perfect cat. But he could have landed this one, which is also a big part of it. So let's see, man. I think it's got to be him anyway. But anyway, that's going to be awesome. Looking forward to more news on that. The supermass. Okay, I don't know why I put this down, but did you see that the supermass black hole, more than 4 billion times the mass of the sun in our galaxy, has been seen and has not been seen until today or a couple of days ago? They took a picture of it. Have you seen that picture that's been going on Instagram? Bro. NASA managed to take a picture of a supermassive black hole for the first time in our lives. Let me
see this, man.
Yeah, it's still a bit grainy-ish or whatever, like, but it's kind of crazy, man. They took a picture of this shit. science out, some science out
I
here.
know,
Throw it in there.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Super. Let's see. Black hole. Was it recently?
Yeah. It should be like it won't be like a clear image, but you're just gonna see this like golden red sun type thing.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it. That's nuts.
The fact that they got a picture is freaking amazing, man. Like that's
the technology, man. It's getting there, bro.
It's amazing. It's amazing, man. Like, you know, I just can't imagine what in 100 years, because 100 years is really nothing. Time goes so quick. But anyway, I just thought that would be amazing, something to just bring up there. If people haven't seen it, go Google it and see this, because it's pretty amazing. Okay, what next? Dragon Ball Z Superhero will mark the first time, I don't know what that word is, but international distribute. What does that mean? First time Crunchyroll internationally distributes an anime movie beyond a US release. So this movie is coming out theatrically in the cinemas outside of just Japan and whatnot. I mean, I remember Hong Kong I watched in the cinema, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Singapore, I don't know if I have, but that's freaking awesome. Bro, Dragon Ball is so awesome. I don't think you ever followed all the cartoons and whatnot, did you?
Yeah, I did a little bit, but I think it was what did I see? Man, who's the one with the tail, bro? Forza? Is it Forza? Frieza, that's it. The Frieza
bad
saga.
Guy.
That's what I saw. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z's been awesome from day. Still is awesome. I mean, they've gone into these different realms, God mode, all this sort of stuff. But the original with Vegeta, Cell Saga, Frieza Saga, Majin Buu Saga, those ones are just too deep. Anyway, it's great that they're getting releases because everyone loves Dragon Ball. So why not pull it out in cinema in these other countries and let people enjoy it and get some extra revenue and all that sort of stuff. So sick. All right, what we got next? Stephanie Beatriz will star in Peacock's TV Twisted Metal in live action video game adaptation starring Anthony Mackie. So that game, Twisted Metal, I mean, listen, I don't play video games, but I remember I think it was like some kind of Mad Max type video game and whatnot. But the interesting that they're doing the live action and adaptation. You got Anthony Mackie in it. And Stephanie Beatriz.
I mean, that'd be interesting. I mean, Twisted Metal, I'm just checking it now. The look of it.
I think, if I remember, it was like a Mad Max type thing.
Yeah. Twisted Metal. Yeah, you're right. It is, it's like Mad Max. It'll be interesting to see what they do with that.
I don't know the story or anything. I never played the game. I just remember it, like the title and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Talk about Peacock, because they've been making bare shows. I'm watching one with Craig Robinson called Killing It. I'm just a fan of him, so I just saw it in the app and I thought, let me just check it out. And he's just funny, man. Peacock are coming out with bare shows. These streaming services are killing it, which is why Netflix is probably going down a bit because there's so much competition. But Craig Robinson's funny, man. My guy's trying to basically kill snakes in the Everglades in Florida just to win a competition to get 20 G's for his business and whatnot. Just the process is just joke. Craig Robinson's hilarious, man. Love that dude. Anyway, Peacock smashing it with all the shows. Anthony Mackie's in that, so that's big. So we'll see how that one turns out. John Wick 5 is confirmed to star Keanu Reeves and will be shot currently with John Wick 4. So I saw this on Jean-Claude Van Damme's page and I was like, well, he won't be, like, his page should be legit. I haven't seen it anywhere else. So I'm trusting Jean-Claude Van Damme's feed to tell us the truth here.
Random retweets. Bless him. Listen, man, I love those movies. I think they're great. It's a great franchise as well. The fact that it's still growing and people love what they're seeing at the moment. It's good to see Keanu doing his thing as well. Probably see more than what he did in The Matrix, but put it in, man. Let's see it. I'm excited to see where the story goes. Plus, I heard there's going to be like a TV show, kind of like
a spin-off, with the girl from James Bond. I can't remember her name, man.
Oh,
the one that was
Ava
in it
Green
for
or
it.
something. Yeah, Ava
Yeah.
Adam Green or something like that. Yeah.
Well, if they make a part 5, then why not like record it together? It might be one of those 2-part movies, you know what I mean? So they're just recording 4 and 5 at the same time.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't see John Wick die. I think I'd rather see him just drive off to the sunset with his Mustang and his dog, and then he goes, remembers his wife. I mean, I don't know, that's just like the most typical ending, but I'd rather see that than him die.
Yeah, same here. Exactly.
Yeah, so hopefully that's the ending of John Wick. All right, there was news that She-Hulk, Disney I think it was Disney UK accidentally posted the release date, which was August 17th. So I don't know how that happened. Someone might have got fired. I don't know. But the release date was exposed, which was August 17th, which is pretty awesome because you guys are going to,
at the moment. Yeah,
you guys are going to be here. We're going to be in Singapore. So we could watch that together, do a quick review and all that shit together in Singapore. But yeah, I don't know. How did someone slip? But you know what? Human errors, bro. Like, it can't be perfect. I mean, human errors. What are you gonna do?
It's nuts at the moment because I feel like Marvel are slowly losing their grip on like spoilers and dates and stuff like that. I just feel like, you know, they're not as tight knit as they used to be. But then, you know, the world has changed as well, bro. Like, you know, we look at 10 years back, you know, we barely get, well, not even that, let's go a bit further, you know, 20 years back, you know, you barely get any snippets of what's going on and you really go into the cinema quite fresh-minded, you know. But now, it's a whole different world, man. Like, how can you go through movie watching with, like, knowing everything before you go into the cinema? Like, people like spoilers. Like, with what happened with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, you know, my TikTok feed, bro, people were killing it, bro.
Yeah, I didn't ask you because you saw some trailers and you kept saying, shit, someone posted something in my feed. Did you actually read it and be like, oh, fuck?
No, I didn't. I came off it straight away. Somebody put a fucking clip of, I can't remember what it was. I didn't see it. But somebody put a clip on my Twitter feed.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, and then after that, on TikTok, people were going through it. Their kids were spoiling it, and then some people were like, tell us spoilers. I don't care. I just want to know. And I'm like everybody's lost that movie magic where you go to see something and just take it for what it is. Like, yes, this movie's got mixed reviews. I still love it as every other Marvel movie that comes out. I still enjoy it. I'll still watch it. Like, you know, people, it's a weird one, bro. I think everybody's become like critiques in their own, you know, we're spoiled. I said this about music. I'm saying it about movies now. We're spoiled. We've got too much, and they've set the bar so high up. You know, people are gonna just critique it for no reason and not enjoy it for what it is. Because there's one thing I said recently on a podcast was some movies don't have watchability no more, no replays. You know, the fact that I could still sit down and watch Never Ending Story, Back to the Future, all the movies that came out in that era, you know, I have probably seen them up to 1,000 times now because I can watch them again. They're watchable movies. Where some movies that come out now, they're not watchable.
Yeah, no, definitely. Did you say someone sent you a WhatsApp with a spoiler on it? Did they?
Sorry, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
What was the spoiler?
Professor X, bro, and Black Bolt.
Oh,
Professor X I knew because they already did that in the trailer.
Yeah, but Black Bolt, fucking hell, annoying. Well, look, with that movie, like I said, I think I discovered this my second time was the expectations, our own expectations were too high just because of all the rumors and people for shit. We got to stop following the rumors. We got to stop setting our own expectations and enjoy it for what it was, because you know what, it was a multiverse movie. We didn't get much multiverse, we got some, but it was a Doctor Strange movie. It wasn't an X-Men movie, it wasn't a Iron Man movie, we don't need to see those characters because it was a Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to see this character, and you know, half of it is Scarlet Witch as well. She owns that movie as well.
Yeah.
But it's a Doctor Strange movie. You're going to go see a Doctor Strange movie. You're not following the X-Men or anybody else in there. But yeah, anyway, listen, looking forward to it. You know, She-Hulk, you know, another one to the MCU, which is going to be interesting to see where they go with that. But I'm excited, man.
Hopefully we'll find out more about Bruce Banner and what happened with him, because we saw him in Shang-Chi. Hopefully we might see Matt Murdock, little lawyer thing, which is nice to see him. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And you guys will be in Singapore, so hopefully we can catch that together, the first episode. All right, real quick. Video game. Enix loses 200 million with the Marvel game. So that was the crappy Avengers game.
Yeah,
and then the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Ashraf said the Guardians of the Galaxy one wasn't too bad, but the Avengers one was basic.
Not money.
I don't play video games much, but you know what? That is a lot. And I think that's a waste with the Avengers and the hype of it. And you made such a shit game. You know what you should do with Avengers or with some of the Marvel games? I was thinking the other day, man. Do like a God of War type game, but with Wolverine or something. You know what I mean? Because that would be sick. Him, his journey, maybe X Factor, make up a story. I don't know. But just that kind of gameplay, not copy it exactly, but, you know, take some stuff from it. That kind of gameplay, you know, crossing with other characters. But with Wolverine, I swear you could do a great story or something like that, man.
You can. You know what I mean? They've done it. Look what they're doing with Batman. They could do it. They've done it with Spider-Man as well. So come on, man.
I'm not really a big fan of those free roaming games, so that I'm okay with that. But if you done like I said, Ghost of Tsushima, I mean, okay, I'm being biased because those are the only two games I play, Ghost of Tsushima and God of War. So if you did a game like that, but with Wolverine or I don't know, one of the other characters that could suit that kind of gameplay, I'm in. Thor, maybe you could do Thor, but he's too violent. I mean, in the new God of War, I reckon, you know, Kratos is gonna smash Thor. But I don't know. Those type of games will be good. Lastly on the list, Drax actor Dave Bautista says goodbye to the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is emotional. I watched part 2 the other day because we wanted to put something on while we're quickly eating. But that film is hilarious. I was dying at the part when Rocket and who's the blue guy again? Yandu was in the prison.
Yandu, yeah.
And he said something nice, and then Yandu smiled at the memory and whatnot. And Rocket goes, "Oh, I was very touched by that beautiful smile. And then I saw your bust out teeth," something like that. And Yandu was like, "You a professional asshole" or something. Like Rocket was hilarious in that film. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. But that film's emotional. Like that, I swear to you, that film's emotional. He might be your father, but he ain't your daddy, boy. I was like, that shit's got me emotional. Wicked film. I think.
Wicked film.
I don't know if that one got any critics or whatnot, but I thought that was watching it again. It's freaking hilarious and watchable and so funny.
Listen, great films, bro. You know, great films.
So Bautista, and Drax is also so funny, and so I'm gonna miss him. Hopefully, again, he sets off in the sunset. I don't want to see him die. We don't need to kill off characters. We could just go off and whatever, but. Drax, I mean, Dave Bautista done a great role, I think, with Drax. Great. I think he smashed it. So be sad to see him go.
No, definite, man. Very sad to see him go. He's the best part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, bro. He's just such a unique character. So, but listen, man, we get him in 2 more movies. We get him in the holiday special, and we get him in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So,
and Thor. I think he's in Thor.
Oh yeah, wait, he's in Thor as well. He's in Thor as well. Bloody hell! So we still got a good amount of him coming in before he exits. But it's great that we got introduced to these characters, and I think he's a brilliant actor. I want to see him in more stuff because he was really good in Army of the Dead. He was hilarious in Stuba. I don't know if you've seen Stuba.
I've seen it. We saw it together.
Yeah, we saw it together. That's right. Yeah. So that was really good as well. I want to see him in more projects. Let's see him do more characters.
He was in Doom.
Yeah, very good as well. So, bless him. He's got a good catalogue of movies at the moment now. So he's still growing. And we'll still see him in more things, man. But yeah, that's about it, really. Other than that, that was news, guys. That was the news.
All right. We covered most before Thing cuts us off, man. Zoom, we got 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Freaking basic. But I was saying the missus bought a subscription, so in the future maybe we could use hers and
listen, I've been doing some research and I'm thinking of moving our services over to Anchor, which will be a new podcast hosting service. So we're going to be moving from SoundCloud, guys. We're going to move to Anchor, but we're going to move all the episodes over there. It'll be still on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify and stuff like that. We're just moving the host, I think, at the moment. With the cost of living going up, I found other platform that would do it for us cheaper. So all the episodes, if you do go back in time, will all be up on there as well. I think it's about...
When's that happening?
I'm trying to work it out, bro. I need to work out how to transfer it all out. So I'm learning that this week. So that's that happening. Guys, make sure you check out geekgarage.co.uk. Shout outs to Paul. A couple of weeks ago, he came out. that sounds wrong, man. Basic. He got in contact with me and said, "Kibbs, can you design a shop front for me?" And for his Funko Pop store, he does other collectibles as well. Did a design for him and saw it over the weekend, which looked absolutely amazing. My first front of a shop, which is pretty nuts that people will get to see that. Hopefully, I can do another shop and have my artwork on it. But guys, so much happening. Oh shit, guys, I forgot to say. I'm going to do a giveaway tomorrow, so make sure you check out the Twitter page and Top Gun on Wednesday. So looking forward to it. I've heard great reviews. So keep an eye on the social media pages.
Which one?
Top Gun.
On Wednesday? Oh, wicked. Okay, awesome. I think that's coming out cinema next week or the week after for us.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. I heard some great reviews. So that's what's happening. But check out the giveaways on the Twitter page. And that's it, man. Have a wonderful week, guys. I'm gonna try to sort out this games. Yeah, there's so much.
Also, I was just gonna say we had great traction on all the strange videos that we've had. There's a couple of unboxing in ones that you put on that we've had a good traction on, and we had loads of strange videos, guys. So check them out. Different opinions from different fans and geeks of the movies. Life lesson video. Check them out, man. Loads of different opinions on Doctor Strange too, and I think it's great to just hear everyone's different perspectives.
Definitely is. So thanks to everybody, all special guests that join in. Guys, I've got a Geek Out session coming out with Saj. Make sure you check that out as well. But no, massive thank you. I mean, look, man, we're creeping up to 3,000 followers on TikTok. So thank you for joining in. Make sure you just subscribe to the channel, guys. Click on that notification button, not bottle. Your feedback is always wanted. Whether you like, dislike, comment, it helps the channel grow. And the thing is, I don't usually say it as much, but I think it's time to force it down your throats. Come on, subscribe to the channel. If not, subscribe to all others as well, which is like, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, and all of that. So make sure you guys check it out on there. We get great traction, but we're going to be moving to Anchor, and hopefully it's a smooth transition. But we're going to do that and go from there. But I don't know, guys. Massive thank you. There is a few good, listeners, and I get comments and people messaging me saying how much they enjoy it. So that's the main thing. If it reaches one person and they enjoy it, then the job's done, and we're doing it. We're not getting paid for this.
Yeah, I've seen a few on YouTube because that's the only one I follow. I'm not on TikTok. I know all the other ones and whatnot. And I don't know which other ones give you comments, but I've seen a few on YouTube, and been some good discussions and good thoughts on that, which has been awesome. But we do have 1 minute left, bro. So I guess you call it,
bro. Yeah, have a good one, man. Guys, make sure you check us out on our social media platforms and all streaming platforms as well. But have a wonderful week. One love. Peace.